Stokes, right here, News and Talk, WAOK. And I just want to welcome this beautiful queen. You've seen her in so many different movies, watched her, and the one and the only Starletta DuPois. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. I'm blessed.
We're glad to have you to share with us today. How long would you say that you've been like in the movie industry and like in entertainment?
You said how long?
Yes.
Wow, since the early 70s. So what we're talking close to 50 years, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I mean, movies with Ice Cube, Mike Epps, and so many others. What is it that you love most about acting and being in film and television?
I have an opportunity to encompass or embrace the spirits of these various women that I've been blessed to portray. Hopefully, I portray them honestly, not as a caricature, but a live, breathing woman. And it's amazing because I gambled on myself. I was supposed to become a physician, and I ended up going to New York after I got my degree, though, going to New York to study and then started working. So if you love something enough, you should gamble on your dreams
Oh, wow,
because they do
wow.
come true.
So those are big risks that people have to be willing to do, right?
Yes, because we never know when we're going to work. It's not like a 9 to 5 where you're going somewhere 5 days a week, 8 hours shift, and all of that. And ours is subjective as well,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because when you hear a no, has nothing to do with your talent or your gift. Any number of reasons could be for you not to get that particular role. But I always say, what has my name on it, I'm going to do. So,
Oh, I like that. And I think a lot of women need to hear that because a lot of times I hear from like working women that, and black women in particular who are qualified for different jobs and positions, but oftentimes they're told no. And sometimes after you're told so many times no, you think within yourself, well, what is wrong with me? You've got the education, you've got the skill, but you said sometimes the no doesn't mean that you don't have the skill or the ability. You
no,
just have to keep moving forward.
you have to keep moving, because I say no is a vitamin. You find a way to digest it and regurgitate a yes.
I say.
And I was saying also, Langston Hughes' poem, Mother to Son, life ain't been no crystal stair.
Yeah,
So all the tacks, the boards torn up, places with no carpet on the floor bare, you still go. You keep going. You climb landings. You go in the dark where there's been no light. And as women of color, we've always been overqualified. This DEI business, I know when I was in college, they made sure we were 4 times more prepared just to be on an equal playing field in the marketplace. So any job I ever had, even as an actor, but before that, I was overqualified for the job. So nobody gave me anything. You know what I mean? And I didn't want them or need them to give me anything. Let me earn my way. Because
mm.
there's that.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
satisfaction in knowing I did my best. I'm I'm
Right,
I'm showing up and showing out.
right.
Great.
And that's what you have done. Tell us about the role you played, Lorraine, in A Raisin in the Sun.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm one of the few actresses, if probably the only actress, that has played all three roles.
Wow.
Beneatha, when I graduated from college, Ruth for many years. Glenn Turman was my first Walter Lee. Tupac was Travis. His name wasn't that then. And now I'm been playing Lena Younger.
Yes.
which is wonderful. I did it at the Royal Exchange in Manchester, England. So to go there and with the Brits, and such a joy. Lorraine Hansberry's play is a classic. We did it for American Playhouse. They show it in the schools now too, with
Yes.
Danny Glover, Esther Roll, and playing Lena, him playing Walter Lee, me playing Ruth. And I feel honored. When they first came to Philadelphia in 1959, plays would try out somewhere else before they go to Broadway. So when
Okay.
they came to Philly, my mom made them dinner. I was away in school. My mom made them dinner, so everybody signed the poster. 1959. I still have that iconic
Wow.
poster of every single signature, even the moving men, and one of them was the head of Douglas Turner Ward, the head of the Negro Ensemble Company. It was such a joy for anybody at that time to be doing that play, and she's the first woman of color to have a play on Broadway.
Wow, that is great. That is great. What has kept your motivation and longevity? What is key to it that will help women to have longevity and motivation in the work that they do?
A yes will make you forget every no you've ever heard. I'm in a business where I've heard no a lot. But like I said, what has my name on it, the role that Starletta is to do, I can't take your job, nor can you take mine. So I don't have a problem telling you about an audition or, you know what I mean? And to encourage other women, your place in this society is special. Your gift is only yours. No one else can do you, be you. So you have to know, no matter how hard it seems, that wait a minute, my turn is coming. I'm going to have God's favor because I've worked for it. Plus, I'm prepared. It's just not I just showed up and here's my handout. Please give me something. You know what I mean? No, I come ready, and all of you have come ready. And you have to just know and also love yourself the way God loves you. So that does something to your self esteem in terms of, yes, I can do this. I don't care what you say. And I don't have to debate with you. I can lovingly show you I'm prepared and I should be here. So
Wow.
receive me if you will. If you choose not to, it's not my loss, it's your loss.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Starletta, what do you say to women who have to persevere, have to work, but just not feeling it, not feeling good physically or mentally, but having to have resilience and persevere through it? Got to go to work, or I got to be here, got to be there, not feeling good, but do we self-sabotage ourselves, or do we make unnecessary sacrifices, or are these sacrifices necessary for us as women?
Well, it's no question there are sacrifices we're going to make. One thing about us as women, we're caregivers. So we're always doing for everybody else. So that might mean our dreams are put on the side burner, the back burner, or off the stove. But we cannot give up on them. If we've been given a gift, and we all have many gifts, so then that means allowing your gift to make a way for you and not to, first thing, if you can do what you love. Now I know we take jobs because we have to, we got to put food on the table, keep a roof over our heads and our children or whoever we're caring for. You do what you need to do, but always keep trying to find what is it that you are passionate about. Because see, when you're passionate about something, it doesn't seem so hard or laborsome. I got to get
Yeah.
up. Oh man. No, you ready? Oh, I got to get up because I got stuff to do today.
Right.
I have inroads to make today. And God's going to give me the strength. Now, on a spiritual level, I couldn't do anything that I'm doing without the Lord. I'll just tell you, because life, first thing, I'm not brilliant enough, talented enough on my own. So I acknowledge I get these gifts from my source, my shepherd. And so it helps me to withstand the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune that life, will put in front of us. And we just say, okay, Lord, help me. And
Yeah.
like Moses parted the Red Sea, a way gets made out of no way. We've heard all of these expressions,
Yes.
and it's true. And see, that's what we know for true, that we have somebody that we can rely on that has given us gifts. And if we can be patient, and that's woo, if we can be patient, everything we want and need is going to come to pass. So if you're working at a job that you don't like, you have so many ways. This technology is fabulous. You can take online classes. I mean, when I was going to college, you had to be there in the room. And I went to a HBCU, Maryland State, is University of Maryland Eastern Shore now. Our professors would call up, "You're not in my class. Excuse me, what's the matter with you?"
Yeah.
They were all in our business, but because they cared, because they knew what we were going to deal with when we got out here in the marketplace.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be encouraged, and don't let a misstep or an obstacle find a way around, under, through. A brick wall is a brick wall for you to get over.
I hear you. I hear you, Starletta. It's Sister Talk. I'm going with Juandolyn Stokes with Starletta DuPois sharing with us today. I'm going to ask you a question that is personal to a lot of women in terms of menopause. And what are your suggestions to women who experience, menopause, but still having to navigate life? Were you taught about how to embrace that season of your life? How did you manage those seasons of menopause? What do you suggest to women, nowadays?
I'm glad you asked me that, because I before I was pre-med, I was a nursing student at Harlem Hospital School of Nursing, but I went, I'm sure, through the shortest menopause in life. One, I did a holistic approach. I became a vegetarian during that time, and I did a high dosage of vitamin E, and I did black and blue cohash. I did different herbs that helped me 6 months. And for Starletta, that worked, because I hear women have symptoms, their private summers, we call them,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
years. 6 months, that was it for me. I haven't
Wow.
experienced anything else. I'm down with Western medicine, of course, but I'm also an advocate and a proponent of Eastern medicine, holistic and homeopathic. So I do my homework. What I put in this temple is important. People tell me, well, I've been eating the same thing all my life. Well, then, okay, you have this illness, that illness, something is wrong. And you may have to switch up. You may need to change. You may need to be disciplined. We're going to cheat. We're going to have, our days when we're going to have
Yeah.
whatever. But like, I quit eating red meat in my 30s, red meat and pork. I
Wow.
cooked the last pot of chitlins. And it's so crazy, because some of the people that came to the party, I don't eat the swine, my sister. Child, the pot, ask me if the pot was clean. That, you know what I mean? And
Right.
so, and I'm not judgmental as to what dietary choices people make. I'm just saying what has worked for me and is continuing to work for me. If there's something that I need to pull back on or give up, I find a way to do it. Because God can take me whenever he wants. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just not trying to rush him.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Because I'm not doing what I need to do.
I see.
So, and everybody will find uh, what they need to be doing, or at least do their homework. And we want to, if we will spend the money on our backs and our shoes and our clothes, spend the money to put it inside your stomach.
Hmm. That's good.
I mean,
That's
we want
good.
them red bottom, whatever, the red bottoms or the this or that or whatever,
Yes.
Neiman markup. And so if you're going to spend it to wear it, because people say, oh, eating healthy is so expensive. Well, yeah, so is life.
Yeah.
If especially if you make other choices, so there's a balance, and it's always about a balance and doing stuff in moderation.
That's good. That's
If that
good. So
helps.
so
Yeah.
that's how you age gracefully and have the beautiful skin that you have, right?
Yeah, because you know how old I am?
No, ma'am. I wanted to ask, but
84.
wow. Oh my God. Look at you.
And the little girl
Beautiful.
is still running around inside. So life is
Come
a
on now.
wonderment.
That's
And
wonderful.
we got to drink a lot of water, hydrate ourselves. But I think peace,
Ooh.
forgiving people. I don't care what it is somebody has done. Forgive them. You don't have to be around them. You can love them with a long handled spoon, because the stress will kill you, and nobody's worth that. It's like taking poison and you wishing somebody else to die.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and August Wilson speaks, love is the most powerful force in the world, and forgiveness is the key to the mountain. Because when we're able to do that, it sets us free.
Yes,
And
it
we don't want
does.
to be in bondage because we hate somebody, we're bitter. They did this to me, did that to me. Also, I owned up to whatever I allowed. And a lot
Okay.
of things I allowed as a woman was because my self-esteem wasn't where I didn't love myself the way God loves me. Now I do now.
Yeah.
So I have a standard. So I can see BS coming down the street.
Wow. Wow. I hear you. I hear you. Listen, before you leave, I want you to tell us about your co starring in this blockbuster movie, One Battle After Another. Tell us about this. It's coming up.
Oh my goodness. Well, we do have a blockbuster. That's what everybody's saying. And it was a joy and an honor and a privilege to be directed by Paul Thomas Anderson as Boogie Nights. He's a Academy Award nominated director. Then I have 3 Academy Award winners in this movie: Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, Wood Harris is in the movie. But now my grandbaby is Teyana Taylor. When I tell folks I'm her grandma, they say, for real? I said, she's in the movie, but that's my baby. Regina Hall, unbelievable actress. Chase
Yes.
of Infiniti is the newest one in our picture. But she fought fierce to get this role, and her career is going to just take wings. It's about a group of revolutionaries, and then what happens, she comes home and has the baby and then makes other decisions, so he has to, with help, raise the baby, and Chase. It was wonderful working with everyone. My scenes are with him, Regina, and Teyana. Wonderful artist. He's humble, he's a sweetheart. Our director gave us room to fly if there was something on the page, because if words don't come out of my mouth, easily,
Okay.
and but you give me the opportunity to let it flow like an improv, let it flow as it would organically come, and you accept it, which is, actually what he was able to do. So uh, it was wonderful working, with all of them. And the reports, I hear Oscar buzz about it. I worked 3 days. I'm in the trailer. That's God's favor.
That
And the
is.
trailer's been out. The first one's been out since April. So something must be a buzz if it's going to be out from April until we open on the 26th
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
week.
That's going to be great. I mean, you have just your whole career has just been so life changing and inspiring to so many. From the 45 film titles that have grossed more than $525 million worldwide. I mean, your performances. Even in The Notebook, Friday After Next. Waiting to Exhale, as Whitney Houston's mother. And of course, you worked alongside, Angela Bassett and James Earl Jones and Cicely Tyson, Ruby Dee, Danny Glover, so many. What would you say is next for you? What's next for you?
Well, I have one film, a short film on the festival, film festival circuit, Minutes to Go.
Okay.
And it's a lady dealing with the last days of her life. And then I have an animation, uh, I
What?
guess a cartoon
All
coming out
right.
where I play a Choctaw Indian woman, and it's about the bounty hunter Bass Reeves.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
have powers, mitral powers to, if you're actually loosely based on a true story, after the wars, uh, black men were used as guinea pigs for a lot of stuff. The Tuskegee experiment, also Henrietta Lakey, but these guys, if they were amputated, they would try prosthetics on them before they would try it on the other soldiers. So
Oh, wow.
to the peril of black men. So this cartoon, this animation comes out in January, and if something was wrong with your arm, I would not only be able to repair it, but I give you special powers to do things, Lord of the Rings kind of powers. So I really loved, it's a voiceover, and I want to see what AI, hearing my voice, how they fashion my face, right? So that's new and different. So I'm happy, to be available to other mediums. And then we're working on a Black Golden Girls.
Oh,
Golden
wow.
Girls meets Sex in the City meets Girlfriends
I love that.
and Silver Sneakers. So we're working on that to get it funded. We've done everything we need to do. And it's a dream. See, I would tell other women or people, if you have dreams, this one is over 10 years old that I've had. Everybody says, oh, wow, that's a great idea. And I wasn't writing it. I may take a screenwriting class because I know I have stories inside. So as an artist, you start branching off. But anyway, we're asking God's favor to get the funding for this. And we'll shoot it in New Orleans. And actually, one of the writers is there in Atlanta.
Oh, really? Wow. That's great. That's great. Well, I'm excited about what you're doing and what's next, what's coming down the pipe. You are just progressive, and I can't wait for the cartoon as well to see what AI does and all of that. You're so inspiring. What's a final word to women to just encourage women or inspire women? Any final words for women?
Love yourself the way God loves you. Self care. You take care of everyone else. And it's not being selfish for you to take care of you. and you need, and to find peace, get the stress off of you, what you don't have control of, leave it at the altar, because it will work its way out. And you'll see, if you don't have control over something, stressing about it will harm you and harm your spirit, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. And you are princesses and queens. You deserve to be here. You are the survivors of those that made it across that middle passage. You have every right to be here, and you cannot be erased.
Wow. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. It's Sister Talk on point with Juandolyn Stokes. We'll go to break.